bed liners, running boards, Nerf bars, B&W gooseneck hitches, toolboxes, Lear caps and lids, plus more. Midwest Hoppers and Pickup Accessories, the largest truck accessory dealer in Central Illinois.
Want to save money? Then use that Napa Know-How at your new F&M Napa Auto Parts store. 5 quarts Valvoline conventional motor oil plus Napa Silver Oil Filter is $21.99. $1.99 for a tire pressure gauge or your choice concentrated injector care, windshield de-icer, thermo and fuel line antifreeze, and premium starting fluid at your Napa Auto Parts store. Just south of the Baker Street overpass at 1201 South Baker in Effingham.
This is the Wabash Tire and Auto Repair pregame show. For selection, value, and service will drive you happy.
Watching Effingham's walking wounded walk across the floor, Kevin Doherty and Jacob Donaldson. You can't think, as well as Effingham's played, how much better they'd be if those two young guys were available, but they aren't, so you soldier on. I kept thinking throughout the game today, it sure would have been nice to have one of them shooting a jump shot this afternoon. But oh well, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's just part of the game, unfortunately, and you hate to see a kid get hurt, especially like Doherty in his senior season. But even so, I mean, you just talk about Donaldson, who was making a big push this year with the minutes he was getting off the bench for Effingham, and in my mind, he was just like a sixth starter. You know, he was getting as many minutes as anybody else, and he was providing a big boost for the Hearts, and just disappointed to see him go down as well, but you know, nobody's going to feel sorry for you. Charleston, for example, lost their leading scorer in tournament play here as he rolled an ankle in yesterday's game. So it's just part of it, unfortunately, and hopefully these kids, well, we know they heal quicker than we do. We just hope they heal quick.
Heard that. A couple of games have already been played this afternoon in what turned out to be the fifth place game. Mattoon prevailed by 1 on Charleston, 43-42. So the Battle of Coles County goes to Mattoon in a game, I guess you tell me Charleston led the entire game.
Yeah, they pretty much led especially the first half. To be honest, I didn't see much of the second half, but you know, they come out, hit some threes early, and really got Mattoon behind. But Mattoon made some free throws with 2 seconds left, and that got them the victory. Mr. Veith.
So Mattoon a winner, 43-42, and then in what was the fifth place, I guess it's the seventh place game officially, Mattoon beating Charleston 43-42, and then in the fifth place game, Chicago Brooks once again had a big lead and held on to beat Oaklawn 45-38. They seem to get big leads and then hang on until the end, but they won at 45-38.
You know, I guess a win's a win no matter how you look at it, and but still, Brooks comes out of here, they have to feel pretty good about themselves. They go 3-1 in the tournament, as it turns out. I'd say that was a worthwhile trip to Effingham, especially for Chicago Brooks.
Exactly so. So now the third place game, as the Effingham Hearts will take on Chicago Al-Rabi, and then the championship at 8 o'clock between Teutopolis and Mount Vernon. So that's how it shapes up here. A lot of other scores starting to flow in. Ken has done a great job of getting those posted from all the various boys and girls tournaments. I can tell you that the Hearts girls won today at the Charleston tournament. They had lost earlier today by 3 to Taylorville, came back and won their game this evening. And so the Lady Hearts a winner, 54-41. So we have that score for you as well, leading into the Boy Hearts game. And Matt will be back to take a look at the starting lineups on this one for you in just a minute here on KJ Country at 102.3.
It's finally here. Now at Wright's Furniture, all in-stock furniture and accessories are 40% off the manufacturer's suggested selling price. All the top quality brands that you trust, like Cannondale, Lazy Boy, Flex Steel, and Natuzzi, have been slashed in price. Hurry, this sale ends Saturday, January 3rd, and applies to in-stock items only. Mattress sets and flooring are excluded from this sale at Wright Furniture in Dietrich.
Making you right.
You make a lot of decisions when you change jobs. In the excitement, it's easy to forget an important one. What to do about the money in your 401k. You have 4 choices. Take the money, leave it where it is, roll the money to your new 401k, or roll it into an IRA. Your decision can have a big impact on your future, so make it an informed one. Country Financial can help with a thorough analysis of your unique situation. You've taken control of your career, now take control of your retirement. Call Country Financial Representative Tammy Dalford in Effingham today to get started. Securities products offered through Country Capital Management Company. Investment management, retirement trust, and planning service provided by Country Trust Bank. Not FDIC insured. No bank guarantees. May lose value.
Effingham and Chicago Al-Rabi. this should be a very interesting ball game. It's a tough one for me to handicap.
Well, it really is because the style of play is very different between these two programs. So depending on who gets the tempo the way they would like it, depending on who can take care of the ball in the up-tempo, which I like Effingham's chances of taking care of the ball in this. But Al-Rabi has a lot of size, and that could be tricky for Effingham in this one as well.
They're absolutely going to have to keep Michael Carey out of foul trouble. He's had foul trouble at both these last two games, and it really got him in trouble today. He had to sit out quite a lot of the ball game or play really, really under control because of the foul situation. So we'll see how he adjusts, and I'm not saying as he goes, so go the Hearts, but he's certainly an integral part of things. Effingham a lot more buttoned down offensively than Al-Rabi. They're kind of like the Hawaiian shirts of the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to play free-spirited. They like to penetrate and get into the paint, kick it, or penetrate and get their shots is really what they're hoping to do. And so it'll be interesting to, like you say, see who can get control. And then the other factor is that size inside. If Effingham can keep them off the board and eliminate those second and third shots.
I know Al-Rabi tends to get a little frustrated at times, so that might be something the Hearts might try to exploit. Just saying.
Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the starting lineups here in this one. First for the visitors, which will be Mortez Smith's Al-Rabi Raiders. They are 12-2 on the season. Keep that in mind, folks, as they've strung together 12 wins. Their losses to Teutopolis and then a team from Louisiana. So they've played some competition, to say the least. They will start at a guard, Curtis Eccles. He's a 6'2 senior. He'll be joined out there by Israel Dosey, a 6'3 senior wearing number 23. Those two players are fun to watch, and they really create the offense for the Raiders. In the middle, it's Terrell Phipps. He's a 6'7 junior wearing number 2. At a forward spot, it's Jeff Austin, a 6' senior. And rounding out the lineup is 6'1 senior Michael Rogers Jr. wearing 00 for the Raiders of Al-Rabi. The home team will be the Effingham Hearts under Coach Ron Reed. They're 8-3, so you combine these two teams' record, they're 20-5. That's pretty impressive here at the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic. Brayton Bone gets the call at a guard spot. He wears number 10. He's a 6'1 senior. He has 26 tournament points, but he always draws the opponent's toughest cover, so to speak, as he gets the leading scorer on the perimeter each and every night for Coach Ron Reed. Grant Wolf, the 6' sophomore, wears number 24. He'll handle the point and do a lot of scoring, hopefully, tonight, as he has in the tournament, as Wolf has 45 tournament points to lead Effingham. The center is Michael Carey. He's a 6'2 senior wearing number 25. He has 32 tournament points. At a forward, it's Jared Miner, the 6'3 senior, wears number 33. He has 15 tournament points. And rounding out the lineup is number 15, Sean Zaruzin, a 6' junior. He has 10 points in the tournament. Those are your starting lineups here as we get set for action at Effingham High School. Take a quick break and come back with the tip of this one. You're listening to the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic on KJ Country 102.3.
Leisure Times at Keller and Jefferson at Effingham has been serving Effingham and the surrounding community for over 30 years. Leisure Times is a great place to shop. You'll find a great selection of old house and billiard tables in stock. Made in the USA, you'll find the right table at the right price. Check out their tornado foosball tables, air hockey and ping pong tables, and lots of great accessories. Check out their selection of fireplace extraordinaire wood stoves, gas and electric fireplaces, inserts, and more at Leisure Times, Keller and Jefferson at Effingham.
Oh, there's no place like home for the holidays, especially to a thief. Don't come home to find you've been robbed.
Hi, this is Kathy with Barlow Lock and Security. Let us provide you with peace of mind. We offer security systems, fire alarms, and access controls for your home and business. And we've been locally owned and operated in the Effingham area for over 40 years. Get a free estimate at Barlow Lock and Security today. 217-347-9630. Again, that's 217-347-9630.
Everybody's giving each other fist bumps, a couple of handshakes. I'm thinking that's not a bad deal. As sick as everybody's been lately, fist bumps probably safer.
Yeah, it's definitely been going around the community. It seems to do that this time of year.
Exactly, and it's a lingering, hanging on kind of, make you kind of sound, like Felix Unger used to, try to get rid of that. Yeah, I'm sorry, George Montgomery days.
No, I know who Felix Unger was. I've seen reruns.
Oh, great. Thanks. I remember when they were on the first time. Thanks to our corporate sponsors again. Thanks again to DeKalb Asgrow, the Rubbish Gobbler, Effingham Convention and Visitors Bureau, Midland States Bank, our friends at Utzon Associates, Heartland Dental Care, ServPro, Taylor Law, and Lenders Limited McDonald's. Our game starts with a technical.
Yep. Al Robbie was assessed a technical. Did not hear what for, but you can only assume they got up on the rim during pregame warm-ups.
Well, Hearts didn't take advantage of it.
Nope.
Missed both the foul shots.
So now,
but
it'll be Effingham ball.
So no jump to start this one.
I don't know that I've ever seen that in any game that I've announced. Not having a jump to start the contest.
Well, there you go.
So it's a first for me, and we're underway in the third place game of the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic as Grant Wolf will bring it across the timeline. Finds Carey out top. It looks like Al Robbie's picking up in the man-to-man to Miner, across to the left wing to Bone, out to Zaruzin. Zaruzin surveys the situation, goes back over to Wolf, out top to Carey. Effingham very patient, as their norm against a man-to-man. Cutter's working inside. They get it to Bone at the top of the key. Now to Zaruzin. He passes it off to Wolf. Dangerous pass, but Wolf corrals it, steps in for a 15-footer. Shot no good. Rebound loose, and it's taken down by Al Robbie, and the Raiders will have their first trip as Dozie grabbed the board. Handed it off to Eccles. He and Dozie play catch out top. Eccles has it now. He's got a foot in the Hearts emblem over on the sideline.
So we have a pair of man defenses to start the game.
Working it around the perimeter is Jeff Austin. He gets into the show now. Hands it back to Dozie. Dozie works it to Michael Rogers Jr. Penetrates, lost the handle, and is taken away by Zaruzin. He's blasted it up court. Layup good. Sean Zaruzin has the first 2 points of the game, and Effingham's out to a 2-0 lead.
I like some transition game.
Eccles brings it up the right side, looks underneath, a little hook shot up and no good for Jeff Austin. Phipps is battling for the rebound, and the 6'7 junior finally gets control, drives from the left baseline, leans in, shot no good, but he'll head to the line for a couple.
Effingham picks up this foul, and it's on Sean Zaruzin. First foul of the ball game.
It's on 2-5.
Michael Carey's first foul of the ball game. Had the right family.
Yeah, that's true.
They're cousins, so no, it's close.
Phipps' free throw is good, and we'll see our first substitution as Xavier Barker, the 6'1 junior, comes in. He'll replace Michael Rogers Jr.
Barker came in a lot quicker tonight than he did in the earlier game, but he plays a lot.
Free throw no good. Offensive rebound. Jeff Austin spins, puts it off the glass. It's good. Jeff Austin gives them the lead 3-2.
3 rebounds for Robbie already.
Wolf beats the press himself with a dribble up the left side, gets it out top to Carey, over to Bone. Bone back in the paint to Carey, shoots over a double team and got it to go.
Took his time and got it to drop.
I don't think Phipps thought he was really going to shoot it.
He doesn't know Michael.
4-3, Effingham with the lead. Pushing it up court is Echoes. Baseline jumper, good. Well, he didn't waste any time that trip. Said he'll just handle it himself.
Well, we saw him get on a jag in the game against T-Town today. About third quarter, I think. He got on some kind of roll.
Wolf working it up court against Dozie. That should be a fun little matchup. They go to Carey. Now out top to Zaruzin. Around to Miner. Inside to Bone. Shook free, or tried to. And before he got completely away from Eccles, Eccles fouled him.
Kind of unfortunate for the Hearts because there was nobody else underneath, and Bone had an easy layup, but he got fouled before the shot. First foul on Al Robbie.
5.5 minutes to play in the first quarter.
Second foul because they had the technical.
Free throw up, no good from, or not free throw, little short shot.